The quality of this bootleg is not good. In today's video, we are going to be taking a look at the CT Toys Wolverine bootleg mafex figure. You guys asked for it. Here it is. Just take a look at the box. Now, believe it or not, they make bootlegs of bootlegs. So make sure your figure is a real CT Toys. I cannot believe I'm saying that. Oh, wait a second. I was just doing a Figuarts review. Figuarts don't even give you stands anymore, and CT Toys does? That's awesome. Here is a tray shot, and I have to say, I did a review of the Wolverine, the brown suit, and it went viral. Everyone was loving it. CT Toys actually reached out to me. That's how big it went, and they didn't send this one. This one I actually bought. And even if, you know, a company does send me something, I always give my honest opinions, and I do roast stuff, so you never have to worry about that there. I take that very serious. But here we go. Here is the Wolverine, and this figure looks really good. Now, I wish I had the picture. I would include it. When I was really young, I was this exact tiger stripe Wolverine for Halloween, and it was like my favorite costume. It had the ears, it had the boots, it had the gloves. I was basically Wolverine. I grew up with the, you know, the 97, what was it? No, the animated series, right? The Wolverine, not the Wolverine, the X-Men show. Sorry guys, today was a long day. So if I'm fumbling and mumbling and bumbling, just please bear with me, guys. Now, this figure is very cold. I'm going to heat it up, because I already feel, I heard that this figure had a lot of breakage. I'm going to heat him up, and I do have shock oil ready. So if I need to heat him up and put some shock oil, I can do that right now. And at the end of today's video, we are going to obviously pair him with other figures, but then I have different heads that I would like to head swap. So I think what we're going to do is, so I always slept on shock oil. This is from Amazon. I don't have any affiliate links, so I'm not going to give any. But basically, you really only need a very little piece, a little bit of shock oil. So what I do is I take this metal wire that I have, that sometimes when I'm sleeping, I shove it into my eyeballs. Now, I don't know. I was trying to say something silly, and that just absolutely sounds insane. So you just take, oh, that's a lot, actually. Here we go. You just take a tiny drop of the shock oil, and you're going to put it in the, you don't have to buy one of those fancy bottles. You know, in life, everyone's always going to try to sell you on stuff. You don't always need the crazy stuff. Sometimes you could just get away with making it work, man. I feel like some people just know how to make things work. And here we go. I'm just going to take a precautionary step, because I did hear a lot of people say, and that's one thing I don't understand, put some oil on your figure, CT Toys. Jeez. Much better. So you hear that squeaking? Eventually that squeaking should go away. Be careful with the shock oil. You get it on your hands and you actually turn into a I don't know. Damn. Guys, I'm sorry. Please, everyone bear with me today. I am not on top of my game. And we're just going to have to deal with it. A new person jumping in on here is going to be like, what is this guy? People, why does he have 80,000 plus followers? People watch this guy. And I promise I'm just a little off today. I don't know. It might be, hey, listen, it might make for an even funnier video. You guys could laugh at me in the comments. It's okay. So I just oiled him up, and he's moving a little bit better. Now, I don't remember the brown suit Wolverine having any trouble or any QC issues, but again, when you're buying stuff from bootlegs, you know, that's what you're paying for, is no QC. So if you do have a janky one, you just kind of, the luck wasn't on your side. And that's really what it comes down to, because a lot of these, yeah, look, his knees get stuck out, they don't go back in. That happened to me like 4 times already. And yeah, that stinks. Sometimes you get really lucky with these CT Toys figures, and sometimes, you know, it's again, not your luck of the draw. But again, just for the price point, I think I paid a little under $20, And you really cannot beat that for the price. This thing looks great. He looks exactly how I picture Wolverine in my head. You know, I know we've seen so many different types of Wolverine over the years, and there's really no right or wrong answer, but the Jim Lee X-Men is always going to be my favorite forever, just from nostalgia factor, from just the look of their costumes and stuff, and I just love it. So I'm happy to have this figure, and again, he's going to go with my Hasbro Sentinel, so that's going to be fun. Now, my figure's missing paint on the top of the ears, and it's very noticeable. Maybe not for you guys, but it's going to bug me, so I'm going to have to paint his ears. So that's fun. But boy, does this figure look pretty cool. I looped him up, which, hey-yo.
Hey, yo.
He's a little bit better, but there still is a lot of work. What you should do is, I see people, you take him fully apart, and then you put him back together, clean him, and give him the oil where it's needed. Now, for some reason, his trunks are big, and the belt keeps coming off of them. What I might do is I might just glue this belt on. So it's 2 pieces, but yeah, look at that. It looks much better when the belt is on, obviously. So what I might just do is I might just glue that off camera, and so it doesn't keep riding up, because anytime I move him, look, it pops out, and that doesn't look good. All right. Damn. The quality of this bootleg is not good. That's basically where we're at in 2025 right now. Bootlegs have gotten so good in quality that now we're holding bootlegs to a standard that, you know, that we never did in the past. It's really interesting. We have the drop down hips. Drop down hips. This side doesn't really want to work. Yeah, I'm having a little bit of trouble with this guy. Boy. But again, the price point, I'm not really complaining that much, but I like him. He looks good. Okay. So articulation is the same as you guys know. We have the elbows right here. Ab crunch, not the best, not the worst. Knees go up and they squeak. We got the toe joints. Now he looks like well proportioned. I feel like he's going to fit in with the Marvel Legends seamlessly. I really have a feeling like the Spider-Man was very little when I did the reviews of the CT Toys Spider-Man, and he didn't really look good with Legends. I think this guy is going to fit in perfectly with my X-Men. We have another head sculpt of him kind of, what is he doing? He's like growling at you. This is good snicked hands, you know, snink, snink, snoochy boochies. And let's pop that head on and see how it fits. Wow. I can't believe this is where we're at with bootlegs, though, honestly. You could spend $200 to $500 for an official, or you could spend $20 and get this killer fun figure. Now, this is where the weakness is. So he has an unmasked cowl, which is awesome. That's actually really awesome. But then we have the bootleg head. And this one is a lot better than... Wow, this one's actually a lot better than the brown suit Spider-Man. I remember on that figure, the unmasked head was the weakest. That was the weakest part of that figure. And this actually does not look bad at all. I saw some people saying, like, it's bad. It does not look bad at all. $20 figure. It looks pretty darn good, I have to say. So we have that unmasked head, and we'll swap them out in a little bit. We have closed fists, open hands. We have 2 open hands. And then we have, let's see how they fit. We have this schnicked. I think that there's an N in there. Schnicked. Schnick. Ah, there you go. Yeah, and these are straight claws. The brown suit Wolverine had... I keep wanting to say brown suit Spider-Man. That would be really gross. The brown suit Wolverine had curled blades, and people didn't like it. But I don't know if they were accurate or not. You know, if this is accurate. But this looks good. This looks good. And that head is just a little weak. Let's take a look at some different heads on. Now, I just have a little bit of sticky tack because it's not permanent. You can do a little bit of hot glue if you want a more, not permanent, but a more permanent version of this. So let's see. That looks much better. Yeah, the bigger head makes him look like, I think you could even take this off. Hold on. Even though yeah, that just looks a little cleaner. That looks really good. That looks really good. The skin matches. The head, you just got to have it sit up a little bit like that. And that'll make him taller. Let's see how he looks with some normal figures. Hold on a second. So this was a Marvel Legends that I think they were charging about $40 for. This guy was not cheap. What were people charging for this Wolverine? I don't remember. But it was not like the $20. And first of all, they're the same size. Because he's supposed to be a little bit more chunky. He's more slim here. That looks freaking great. And now let's see him with Cyclops. And yeah, that looks great. Look at that. That looks great. Here he is with the brown suit Spider-Man. Again, the brown, I keep saying brown suit Spider-Man. Here he is with the brown suit Wolverine. And I do like this figure. It's a little outdated, but I liked it more than the CT Toys one. But this one is just about perfect. I really like especially how these two look together. Really great. Let's see him with the, hold on. Let's see this off. Let's see him. Yeah, they work. They work. Wolverine's supposed to be a little guy, and I like that. This is a CT Toys that I'm actually really happy with. You know, I have a little QC issues. That's par for the course when you're buying these bootlegs. I'm actually really happy with this. I wish one, you know, so another tip is what people were doing is the brown suit Wolverine has a screaming face, like a berserk face, and people were using it for this figure. I might track down another brown suit just so I could get that kind of screaming face, because this one's nice, but you need Wolverine to go berserk. You know what I'm saying? Here they are going at some Sentinels in the danger room or something. All right, so final thoughts is I did not see a lot of people talk about this guy. I saw a lot of people talking about the brown suit Wolverine, black suit Spider-Man, all those CT Toys, and I feel like the CT Toys talk kind of died down when this is, you know, if I didn't have these weird QC issues that I'm going to try to fix, this figure is awesome. Again, for that price point, you're not going to get anything close to this from Hasbro. I am very happy. Try picking him up now because, believe it or not, CT Toys figures are going up in price in the aftermarket. So, listen, you feel dumb when you buy a scalped figure that's retail, you know. You feel really dumb if you buy a scalped bootleg figure. That's all I'm going to say. I'll leave it there, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
Would you look at this?
If you want to get $50 in free credit for both of us, we both get it. I need everybody go check out my Mercari shop. I sell stuff on eBay, on Mercari. And if you're a watcher of the channel, always DM me. I give you guys the best. Don't even look at the prices on there. You let me know. I'll give you the best deal I can. If you want to get $50 in free credit for both of us, we both get it. Use my code. Down below is the link. Go over there. You guys signing up is how I buy a lot of these figures. Use my code. We both get up to $50 in credit, and then I go and buy, like this figure. I bought this guy on there. I bought this guy on there. I bought this guy. You guys get it.